Linda Little arrives at her strategy and planning job at a company called Preston. She is unkempt and dorky, trying and failing to build a rapport with her co-workers. She eats tuna fish sandwiches at her desk. She laughs a beat too late at jokes. She is, by every visible measure, invisible. Linda is a socially awkward but hard-working employee in the strategy and planning department. After her former boss passes away, his arrogant and misogynistic son, Bradley, assumes the role of CEO and quickly overlooks Linda for the vice president role she's been working toward. Linda's co-worker Donovan asks for company reports that she prepared, then tells her that she is not needed in the board meeting so he can remove Linda's name from the reports and take credit for her work. This is Linda's life. Her work stolen. Her name erased. Her potential buried under a pile of polo shirts and golf handicaps she'll never be invited to care about. From the moment Bradley opens his mouth, you just want to smack some sense into this guy. His aggressively snobbish, condescending personality will have the audience wanting him to receive his comeuppance immediately. Bradley is put off by Linda eating a tuna fish sandwich at her desk and forgetting to wipe residue off her mouth. He invites Linda to attend an important meeting in Bangkok, not out of respect, but to humiliate her. On the plane, her co-workers dig up and play her old audition tape for the reality show Survivor. They laugh. Bradley laughs. Linda sits there and takes it. Then the plane starts going down. The plane experiences extreme turbulence. Linda and Bradley strap themselves in while the others get thrown around. The plane depressurizes and blows a hole out the window. Donovan demands Linda give him her seat, even trying to strangle her for it. Linda responds by stabbing his hand with a fork, causing him to let go, and Donovan gets sucked out. Everyone except Linda and Bradley is pulled from the aircraft before it crashes into the sea and sinks. Linda escapes, swims to the surface, and clings to floating debris. The next morning, she wakes on a remote island in the Gulf of Thailand and finds Bradley alive but badly injured. The office hierarchy has been wiped clean. No org chart. No corner office. No HR department. Just a jungle, a broken leg, and a man who has never once had to fend for himself. Bradley, despite the condition he is in, tries to boss Linda around. Realizing that she is well equipped to make it on her own, Linda decides to go her own way, abandoning Bradley without food or water. She returns to give him water when he is almost on the verge of dying from dehydration. Bradley finally accepts the change in their dynamics and asks Linda to teach him how to survive. Linda proves adept at survival, catching fish and killing a wild boar. Bradley relies on her but continues to treat her as a subordinate. But something else is happening too. While exploring and looking for supplies, Linda does see a boat passing by, but remarks to herself that it's too soon to be rescued, so she doesn't flag it down. She doesn't want to go home. And that is the first crack in the mask. Linda starts to grow attracted to Bradley after accidentally seeing him bathe by the shore. However, Bradley gives Linda food at night containing poison berries. He tries to escape on a raft he built and leave her behind, but the raft quickly gets wrecked by the waves, and he ends up back on the island. Linda wakes up and helps resuscitate Bradley. As punishment, she feeds Bradley an octopus with toxins that paralyze him. She pretends to torture him by making it look like she is castrating him while he can't feel a thing, but holds up a dead rat she was cutting as a bluff. Sam Raimi is clearly having the time of his life here. This is the director of Evil Dead applying that same unhinged energy to a workplace satire. And it works. Bradley's fiancée Zuri arrives on a boat along with a man she hired to help in the search. They see Linda on the beach and there's no way for her to hide. They ask to be taken to Bradley. Linda has a decision to make. Go home and return to the life that crushed her. Or stay. In the guise of bringing Zuri and the boat captain to where Bradley is, Linda leads them through a dangerous path with the intention of accidentally killing them. Zuri ends up tripping and falling off a cliff's edge. The boat captain tries to help her up. Linda struck the man over the head, sending both him and Zuri off the cliff and to their deaths. Linda didn't let them fall. She pushed them. And now you realize, every instinct you had about who this woman was wrong. As Bradley inches closer to the water, he realizes that a hand belongs to his fiancée Zuri, with the engagement ring he bought her prominently displayed on her finger. The rage that erupts from Bradley upon realizing his fiancée is dead leads him to confront Linda on the beach. Linda tries to strangle Bradley with her shoelaces. He rips out hair and skin. She bites his hand and swallows Zuri's engagement ring. He jams his thumb into her eye. This is Sam Raimi at his most gleeful and most disturbing, a brutal, absurd, horribly funny fight between two people who have completely lost themselves. Bradley takes off into the jungle, in the exact direction Linda told him never to go. Bradley discovers there's actually a huge mansion there, which was where the boats had been coming to and from. Linda catches up to him and reveals she's been getting supplies from the house owned by a billionaire who was never around for weeks. The poisonous plants were a lie. The isolation was a lie. Linda knew about the house the entire time. She built her own kingdom on this island, using Bradley as a subject, and she had no intention of ever leaving. Linda threatens Bradley with a shotgun, and he pleads for his life, claiming he loves her and wishes to remain on the island. However, she notices he is concealing a weapon. Bradley seizes the shotgun, but discovers it is unloaded. Linda overpowers and kills him with a golf club. She beats her boss to death. With a golf club. The sport he used to exclude her. The symbolism is not subtle, and it doesn't need to be. The film ends by flashing forward to reveal Linda eventually built a raft, got herself rescued, and went on to fabricate a heroic story about her time stranded on the island as the plane crashes lone survivor. Linda is now the CEO of the management company owned by Bradley's family. She is a celebrity survivor who has written her own memoir. An interviewer asks her questions about the film adaptation of her memoir as she plays golf for charity and rides in a luxury car with her pet bird. She got the promotion. She got the company. She got the golf game. She got away with 3 murders. And the world loves her for it. Send Help isn't just a horror comedy. It's a gloriously mean-spirited exploration of the ways in which hierarchies of gender, class, and race are all intertwined with the same paranoid fears of rebellion and status collapse. Every system that kept Linda invisible, the office, the boardroom, the boys' club, gets dismantled on that island. And what grows in its place is something darker, smarter, and far more dangerous than any of them expected. The question the film leaves you with isn't whether Linda deserved to win. It's whether you were rooting for her and what that says about you. If this breakdown hit, drop a like, it helps the channel more than you think. And comment below, was Linda a villain, or was she always the hero? I'll be in the replies. See you in the next one.